It's that time of year again. A time for a truly unholy review
of a truly devilish cartoon. I'm Hellish Hammy.
And I'm Blasphemous Benedict. And this is Old School Cartoons.
You want to see something extra sinful? Yep, Betty Boop was a pretty controversial character in her day, but this particular cartoon caused a ruckus even by her standards. Red Hot Mama was created by the Fleischer brothers, shock I know, and it was actually banned in England for being too blasphemous, though Americans got to enjoy it upon its release in February 1934.
Now this date is important to remember as this was just a few months before the Hays Code came and ruined everything.
So we could be promised of a good time here.
So is this going to be a hell of a time, or is this just going to be hell to watch?
And we're going to see hell a lot in this review, so get used to it. The cartoon starts on a cold night with the wind blowing into Betty's bedroom. Why didn't that dumb lassie shut the windows?
If she did, we wouldn't have a story.
Well, she gets up and shuts the windows. Just as well as it's so cold, the clock on the fireplace has to put gloves on its hands.
Get it? Clock hands?
Betty throws some wooden coals and lets Calcifer out of a lantern to light the fire. But as she falls asleep by the fire, it gets so hot that some chickens get rotisseried, the candles melt, and an Inuit in a picture takes off his coat.
Not the most tasteful way of depicting rising temperatures.
I've seen worse depictions. Besides, it correctly depicts global warming, so there's that. Then a portal to hell appears in the fireplace, and like a Doom game, Betty goes in.
Now dear, didn't I tell you to go away?
The things you can do in cartoons.
Then she...
Well, did we just see through her slip?
Aye, someone got a stiffy while making this. Then she trips and accidentally rings hell's bells. Then the ground opens and Betty falls.
Well, that was a conveniently placed mushroom.
Then Betty sees hell's devils greeting some new arrivals and giving them their horns and tails. They enter the freshman hall, and some ring a bell to call the fire brigade.
A literal fire brigade!
As the freshmen cheer, Betty sings a song, as you do.
Hell's bells ringing in my ear. It's certainly hot.
Kinda fitting that this song is called Hell's Bells. And then some extra Calcifers leap in and dance with Betty, as well as a trio of devils.
Honestly, I don't get why the fundies are so afraid of hell. This looks like fun. Or not.
And then out of the flames appears the king of all evil, Satan himself, who immediately cranks up the heat.
Yeah, I guess even fire itself can't take the heat.
Then the devils come up to Betty and try to seduce her, but Betty, being Betty, gives them the cold shoulder, literally. Then Satan comes up, but Betty gives him an ice-cold stare, freezing him and making hell freeze over.
Wow, even Beelzebub himself is no match for Betty.
Aye, freezing the devil himself. Betty could give Quinn Ulcer a run for her money. So all the devils rush underground, and Betty falls down again. But it turns out it was all a dream. Of course it fucking was. And with the fire blown out, Betty goes back to bed, this time throwing on a few extra blankets. So that was Red Hot Mama. And it was very hot indeed. Yes, this certainly was a hot one. The animation is fantastic, as expected from Fleischer Animation. Betty is a great presence in this cartoon, making it pretty hot, but also a lot of fun to watch. Some parts of the story are pretty arbitrary, but still it's pretty unconventional to depict hell as a fun place to be. I agree, Benedict, so of course we're giving Red Hot Mama a total of 10 points. I get this may not be to everyone's tastes, but as far as we're concerned, it's great fun and is a great watch for Halloween too.
And if hell's as fun as this, then someone please give us directions. Well, thanks for watching. If you like this, be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll be back whenever we can squeeze ourselves in.
So until next time, I'm Hammy.
And I'm Benedict, and we'll see you on the next old school cartoon. So until then, keep it hellish, heathens.